Hey, Gemini.
Welcome back. So we're gonna be doing your reading for March.
If you watched February,
Yep.
apparently we were cut off. We actually have like a little tag that we missed where it explained everything.
I'm so sorry. Yes.
Sorry about that.
We had the secret to it, and now it's gone.
Basically, what we were saying is, regardless of what's happening, energetically or time-wise, or just your life or whatever, focus outward versus inward.
Yeah.
You can get wrapped up in your head. You're an air sign, thinking, doing the thing. Focus outward.
Yeah.
Which is very Piscean.
Yeah.
Kind of like look outside of yourself and look around and go, oh, hey, that's cool,
Yeah, and
which actually Gemini can do too. But I cut you off.
Oh, no. I forget what I was saying.
Yeah.
We're fine.
But, because like I know a lot of Geminis who can just like shoot the shit and talk about anything. So it's not that. But it's, just like, perceiving wise, look through the lens of what's outside of yourself versus this inner world.
Mm-hmm.
And navigating through this space, look at what the space is around you.
Right, and it's the whole being twins. You probably have a lot of conversations with yourself. Now it's time to have conversations with other people. Well, then it was. Let's see what it is now.
Yeah, let's see what it is now.
Maybe it'll be like,
because I keep saying, well, that's not right, but then I remember you're the twins, so it's dual nature anyway. So everything is everything.
Everything is everything.
Everything is everything,
right,
and I don't want to. I just want to read some new cards, so
yeah.
I'll just talk in circles.
Let's find out what March is for you guys.
Shall I?
Yeah, we shall. Okay, so we're starting with the Three of Cups.
Three of Cups, and we said, look outside of yourself.
Yeah, and that is literally
and that's like the twins plus one.
Yeah. Yes.
Third party view.
No, the Six of Swords.
Six of Swords. Page of Pentacles in reverse.
Okay. I feel again like there needs to be expansion on this. I don't know how you're feeling. But what I'm getting from this just
Pisces energy can't be contained. And here we are in March trying to boil people's readings down to these three cards, and I think the cards are being like, there's so much more to me.
They are very.
And your cards were really speaking to you earlier. Remember?
Wait, which...
just in general. We don't talk about why, but like your cards were just like screaming.
Oh yeah. Where I was just like, I get this.
Yeah, and I think something's happening here.
Yeah.
And we are dealing with Gemini right now, which is the twins, which is a very similar idea to Pisces. That like
expand. I want more ideas.
Anyway, so the reading itself.
So the reading itself is, yes, through others and cooperation and all that goodness, you find joy, which for some reason is leading you to having to let something go. That's the thing that I'm like, what? Wait, what?
Well, what you just said when we started the reading was, but that was in the past. Let's see where we are now.
And it's also like maybe
you're
there
in your
was
element.
a reason that you had to look or seek other people out.
This
right?
is your element. At least.
Air?
Seek out?
Well,
let people out? Oh, what we said. Go outside yourself.
There was a reason last month that you had
get out of your head.
We were like, yeah, exactly. Like there was a reason that you had to go outside. And we couldn't quite put it into words, but maybe that's what this is saying. Maybe something happened or there was an occurrence where you were just like, oh God, I don't know. Whenever somebody hurts me or like I get into whatever,
life happens.
People, I shut myself up in here, and I go over every moment and every detail and every thought, and maybe it's like, well, you go outside of yourself, and going outside of yourself, we're able to find somebody and like talk and just get to a better place about it and come to a different realization about it, which got you to a place where you were okay to let it go. To just like to move on, because that upright means you're moving forward. You're sad that you have to walk away from something, but you're moving forward.
And all this wasn't for anything specific,
right?
It wasn't for like a reward,
right?
Or it's just because you had to do it, right?
Yeah.
Is that what this is saying? I'm not sure what this last card's saying.
Well, I think it's also just what I'm seeing is it's not necessarily relationships. It could be like a job. But I'm doing relationships because it's easiest to translate, so run with me here.
Because you can always be like, or a relationship with yourself.
Right, or like with like your company, or like with your chosen profession. Anyway, because I always want to just make people. I'm like, let's focus on work. Anyway, you went out with your girlfriends, got shit-faced, and were like, fuck that guy, fuck him, fuck him, I'm done. Boom. And you woke up the next day and you were like, you know what, I am done. And I'm still hurt, like he hurt me, but I am done. My girlfriends were there for me, they helped me, I'm doing better, I'm moving forward. And that means that...
let go.
Yeah, let go. And rather than like, if this was upright, it would be like, maybe there's something new, maybe a new boy is there, maybe you're gonna get on Tinder and swipe right. But I think instead it's saying like, no. Like right now I'm just gonna sit with me.
Like here you are in a boat traveling with your thoughts and you're gathering your thoughts and you're taking this little voyage. And then it's not leading you to like something new.
Yeah, and because maybe you don't need something new right now. Maybe right now you just need to like, because it is, I think that card has like an element of like, there was something there and you missed it. But it's like, maybe it's not about missing a new opportunity. Maybe it's just about not looking for one. Because if you're coming out of this energy, don't go into something new, man. You know, nothing is worse than hooking up with that rebound guy. Not that the rebound guy ain't fun, but like nothing is worse. Because then you're like, oh, I'm so in love with Brian. And everyone's like, Brian literally lives in a car. No offense if you're living in a car. I'm sorry. Hey, you know what? My partner lived in a car for a while. No joke, he did. It was really bad.
It's that moment of like, you know, a scrub is a guy who thinks he's fine, who's also known as a buster. And like, what? Sitting on the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. That's what that is.
Right, and when you're in this place, you're gonna go for the scrub. Don't go for the scrub. And like this obviously can expand outside of relationships. Like if it's a job kind of thing, if it's life, if it's like we're looking for a new apartment, moving, whatever. This could all relate to that. I just put it into relationships because there's songs about it, literal songs about it. Yeah,
and it's a good lens to view through, and it's always everyone's looking for love.
Right.
And Gemini, you're the lovers.
Mm.
You're the lovers card.
Yeah.
I feel like I didn't contribute much, so I'm feeling like, are we done here? I think we are done here. I just don't feel done. But we are done, right?
We can expand if we want to, but I think through talking about it, it kind of like made itself clear. I think, you know what? I wouldn't mind expanding on this card. So how do
What's
I want
happening
to
with
do
the 6?
Yeah.
Well, what we did last time, maybe we just turned it into a little cross. Why don't we just do that again,
let's just do that again. So crossing it with the Queen of Swords. Above Knight of Pentacles. Below Hangman in reverse. Which I think is kind of what I'm saying.
Yeah, this is all what you're saying.
Right? So the Queen of Swords is being in control. It's like, let's just get control of our thoughts. Let's get control of what's going on in here, which I think is what this was necessary for, what last month was necessary for. It's like, let's just get in control of this. What's above us? I always forget what they mean by above us, but I feel like it's
conscious thought.
Yes. Okay, good. Because I was like, it's kind of like what's guiding you or what's like pulling you.
This is like your subconscious.
Yeah.
And then this conscious.
So like that makes, okay, good. So that's
you're
that's
slowing
what
down.
I was interpreting it. Yeah, you're slowing down. And what's guiding you is, it could be a feeling of frustration that you're not going as fast as you want to. Right? And it could either be that or it could be a need to slow down. So it's I think dependent upon you. But that's what's leading you. It's like either things are happening, I need to take a breath, or why aren't things moving faster? Why aren't things manifesting the way I want to? Why don't I get I want, why isn't it coming? And what's underneath that is, sorry, I'm giving you this face because if you know tarot cards, it's like, come on. The Hangman, or look at me make all the sacrifice. The Hangman reverse is like, you are putting yourself on that cross and screaming at others to look at you. Which, once again, is where this is. Which was probably why you needed to go out with your friends, and why last month was a lot of like, hey, maybe go interact with people. Because probably you were so in your head about whatever it is that's happening that you were sitting there being like, like, oh, everything happens to me. Everything terrible is happening to me. Everything terrible. You went out with your friends and they were like, no, you're fine. Let's party. Let's
Geminis know how to milk a story.
Yeah. And you were like, but things aren't moving where I want them to go. And finally, you were like, you know what?
Literally holding out her hand. Stop.
Yeah. You were like, okay,
stop.
I've got this. I've got this. With a little help from my friends. I don't need no scrub. Scrub is a guy that ain't getting no love from me.
I get by with a little help from my friends.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think that makes sense. You know?
Yeah. Oh.
All right.
I think we're good. Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny. I'm just gonna say this really quickly before we click off. is that it's funny with a lot of these different signs. What is happening is there seems to be a feeling of why aren't things happening faster?
Yeah. Oh, very much so.
It's a lot of
consistent.
It's a lot of like I'm ready to run this marathon. Why isn't anyone else running?
We started with Pisces because that's the birthday month. But in terms of this energy, Gemini, you're the first air sign. You're like the instigator of thoughts. So this new idea of slowing down in a world where we just consume, go, faster, more. I think we're starting to finally go, hold up. Maybe that's what this moment is. Maybe you're initiating this thought.
Yeah, this like, all right.
Chill out, because everyone else is getting it too, and they're resisting it too.
Yeah, a bit of, hold on 1 second. I'm going to sneak right by you. Just breathe.
Just breathe.
Sorry. Jameson got this for me and I love it dearly. Because I say it all the time, but yeah.
Oh, now your deck is in there.
Just breathe. Yeah, my deck. I love my deck. You gonna pull her out? She's a little upset right now.
Yeah, can we for a second? What?
Yeah.
It's so funny that the King of Swords is right at the bottom of your deck.
And we're talking about being in control of your thoughts.
I do love this deck.
Oh yeah, it's one of my favorites.
I love the back. Let
me see, I should have it's Secret Tarot by Marco Nizzoli. And I love this company because they have you guys are lucky. We're gonna have to tell the other people to peek on over with this one. But I love this company that makes these tarot cards because they have culturally specific, if that makes sense, tarot cards.
Oh yeah. You've mentioned
so this, I had a friend who bought one that had very African imagery on it, and then mine has very Spanish imagery on it, and I feel like there's like a pull for certain people with that kind of.
And because it connects to your heritage, you're able to tell the story better.
Right, exactly. And with my cards, they're very feminine. Don't say anything right now. Well, it's not that they're not going to say anything. It's just that they're tired.
They are tired.
Yeah, you can feel it.
Well, it's just funny because I'm literally like, and I'm not even. I could easily screw up shuffling, but they're right there. They're like, nope, we're good.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, Gemini. So you're good.
Great.
I think we'll see you next month, and we'll, as Nasa says, take a breath.
Take a breath.
And we'll see you next month. Thank you for watching our video.
If you want to watch more, please feel free to subscribe. Otherwise, check out our playlist. And or see what happened if you already have a year reading. Click on that.
Check out the year reading. Keep up with us. Let us know if you need anything.
And please comment below if anything spoke to you or didn't.
And we'll see you in
next month,
April.